YouTube, how's everyone doing? I'm back with another video. I am doing my foundation routine with you guys, and I'll be showing you all my tips and tricks, what I do with my face basically. So let's get started. So what I'm going to use first, the very first product that I'm going to be using is the Studio Pro Mattifying Face Primer by BH Cosmetics. So just gonna prime the face. Just get your face. And I'm basically adding this where I feel I need it the most. So that's like in my T-zone really. I'm not really gonna prime the rest of my face, if that makes any sense. And this is a mattifying primer. So this is, and I'm kind of pressing in. I really like this primer, and it's inexpensive. BH Cosmetics has really good products. They're inexpensive. I love them. After I do that, I'm not gonna do any more priming. I don't know if there's, but that's my very first thing. Now I'm gonna grab this brush. This is a Morphe M457 brush. You can see it right there. That's what I'm gonna use to blend out the foundation. So now I'm grabbing the number 7 airbrush away foundation in the shade Cool Vanilla. You can see that, it's like upside down. And I'm gonna mix some drops. This is the Beam Me Up Illuminator by W7. And this is in the shade, I can't find the shade, you guys, Dynamite. So I'm gonna be shaking these two up like it says. So I'm just shaking them up, and I'm gonna apply them to the skin, like so. I don't really like droppers. I wish, I don't know. I struggle with droppers. Does anyone else struggle with the droppers? I do. Just like, yeah, this is definitely not my shade, as you can tell. And that's all I'm gonna add. I don't really want a lot of foundation. And I'm just gonna add this illuminator. You can use any illuminator that you have. This one's kind of hard to find. I found this one at Marshall's for $4.99, and I really, really like it. And just gonna apply some of this. Like so. And I'm just gonna grab So basically what I'm doing, I'm just like patting in the foundation with this brush. I hope this is sorry that I'm not talking. I just have to concentrate when I do my foundation. Is that just me, or I don't know. How is everyone doing? How's your day? Please put it in the comments. What kind of videos do you guys want to see? Yeah, so I am gonna set some of the areas of my face with powder, so I like to keep patting as much as possible my face. Pat, 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 pat. You can definitely add more coverage. This foundation is buildable, the number 7 foundation. So you could totally add more coverage. I'm just not. I kind of wanted a more natural feel. And the illuminator just really gives it a smoother appearance, in my opinion. I really like this brush. I really like Morphe brushes. I highly recommend them. They're amazing. I was in the fence about Morphe until I tried them, and now I'm like obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, I am going to now do my eyebrows. They just take me a long time. I will do a dedicated video on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gents, now I have my eyebrows on. They're just whatever, you know? It is what it is. We are going to do the under eye. So I'm going to be using another BH Cosmetics product. This is a concealer, the Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer in the shade 102. And I'm also going to put some Tarte Maracuja oil drops. This concealer can be drying, and I'm going to use my finger to apply this concealer. And I just find that if I add drops, it's not so drying on my under eye. So I'm just applying the smallest amount of this Maracuja oil. It's just that for me, this concealer is just, I don't know what it is. So I like it, but, so I'm just gonna apply it on my under eyes like so. And I'll honestly just add enough where it's really just canceling out any darkness as far as concealing goes. I don't go crazy adding like the big old triangle or like a lot of YouTubers do. I just literally add it on my under eyes just to brighten it up so you can tell. And I will be setting it with some powder. So I'm just basically applying this with my finger, and I'm sorry, I'm using my middle finger here. And I'm just applying until I feel satisfied with the amount and everything. And right now I'm not really going for a very full coverage look. I'm just like basically trying to be dewy, you know? And that's kind of like the look that I'm going for right now. Dewiness. I think I kind of have that going on pretty well. Now I'm gonna grab the Laura Mercier translucent powder and the Morphe Y11 brush, which is this brush right here. And I'm just gonna set the areas of my face, like my under eye, especially because I added oil. You definitely want to set it with powder. And I feel like after that it turns out okay, and then I'm going to add the tiniest amount where I normally crease. It's right here on my T-zone because I don't want it to be as shiny as it is right now. A little bit here, my chin, just this area right here is where I kind of want to set it down a bit. There we go. Now to the cheeks. I like to cream contour first, and I do this every time that I do my makeup. It's just the way that I do it. If you don't like to cream contour, you can skip this step. So I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And I'm going to be using the shade, this one, which is Havana. I am going to add a drop of the Maracuja oil. It just feels like it applies much better on the skin, in my opinion. And I'm adding the slightest drop on here. That's it. It's like dot, dot. And I'm just gonna mix this around the pan, whatever's on my finger, again, my finger. And I'm just gonna apply it. Basically, like in the outer corner, just in the outer area. I'm not gonna bring it in. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna do the same thing. And I blend it out. I use my fingers for this step. I don't use a brush. You can use a brush. I just feel like the fingers just apply much better. And what I like about cream contouring is I feel like it just lasts longer, in my personal opinion. It stays. And I'm gonna set this with powders. And I'm also gonna go on the chin here, you guys. Just to sculpt the face a little bit. And that's it. That's all I put on as far as the cream. But that's just me. I mean, you can add more, you can be more intense. And I like to set this with a powder before I go in with more powders. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Y1 brush and the MAC Studio Fix foundation, powder foundation, in the shade NW25. And I'm just gonna grab a bit of this and set the whole face. And this is also gonna give more coverage to the face. Down the neck a bit. Like so. After that, we're gonna definitely set the cream contour that we have going on. And I'm first gonna use the Lorac Tantalizer and Matte Tan. This right here. And I'm grabbing the Morphe M106 brush. I'm like hitting pan. I'm just gonna go in. And I'm just bronzing off the face with this. Like so. And honestly, whatever your face shape, apply your bronzer, your cream contour, depending on your shape. I just feel like my shape just, if I keep it back here, just looks better on me in my opinion. But if you have a different shape, you can bring it all the way down. You can even bring some here just to create more definition on the face. It's really up to you and what you want to do. This is what I like to do with my face. If you have the same shape as me, then you can follow what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna grab the Morphe M458 brush, which is this one, and the Too Faced bronzer in Chocolate Today in medium deep. And I'm just gonna further contour with this brush. And I'm just gonna bring it where I put the cream contour and like blend it up. Again, I'm just keeping it on the back end and I'm not really bringing it in, but you could totally bring it all the way in and contour like that. I'm just personally, this is what I like for my face, and then I just do a tiny bit here as well. And I bring some to my nose and I contour my nose. And I basically do the tips of my nose and up here. And I kind of bring it in here. And that's all I do for my nose. I don't really do much more for the nose. And I like to go back in with the Morphe Y1 brush and kind of just blend all the contour that we have going on. Just blend it out a bit so it's not too harsh. Now we're gonna go into blush. I'm gonna use the Morphe M492 brush and this blush by the Red Note in the shade 05 Desert Rose. And we're gonna apply this to the cheeks Gonna grab some. I'm not gonna grab too much. This is pretty pigmented. And we're kind of gonna put this on the apples and just bring it in like so. I really like this blush. It stays put, it's pretty. And I'm kind of putting it on the apples of the cheeks too and bringing it up. Yeah, I'm also gonna put this right here on the nose. It just gives you a nice fleshy look, I guess. You've been out in the sun. And this is what I'm doing. Now I'm gonna add highlighter. I'm gonna be using 2 different highlights. One is the Anastasia Beverly Hills amrezy highlighter. It's one of my faves. This is what it looks like. Again, I'm using another Morphe brush. I'm using the Morphe M451 brush to apply this highlight. And we're gonna go in. And we're just gonna apply this. I mean, we're already pretty dewy, but we did apply powders and everything, so that did take away some of the dewiness. And we're not adding too much of this. Just adding a bit in the nose here, just lightly. You don't want to overdo it. Okie doke. Now I'm gonna go in with another highlighter, which is the Fenty highlighter in Trophy Wife. I still have, I keep everything in my packages. Am I the only one? It's like a little bit broken, but it's the one in Trophy Wife. I'm just gonna grab the slightest amount of this, and it's just gonna give me such a pretty little, and it's the tiniest amount. I like to add it here. I love this. Fenty Beauty and Trophy Wife. And it's not a lot, you guys. It's just bam, bam. Now I want to do my eyeshadow. I'm just going to do something simple. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina palette. And I'm going to use a Morphe M531 brush. Just a fluffy brush like this. Gonna go in with the shade Incense, and I'm gonna put this on the crease of the eye. I'm basically just gonna be doing 2 shadows. I'm not gonna be doing much on the eyes because the focus is on the face. My foundation routine, face routine. And I'm just gonna use the same brush, but I'm just gonna fold it like this, and I'm gonna add this to the bottom part of the eye. Like so. This is gonna be a really quick eye shadow, natural. Then just with my fingers, I'm gonna go in with the shadow Rose Gold. You know, I had used this one. Now I'm gonna go in with that one. I'm gonna be using my fingers with it because I feel like these shadows just work better with the finger, in my opinion. Oh yeah. Do you see that? Mm-hmm. Sorry for using the middle finger again. It's just, whoa. This rose gold shade is just beautiful. Whenever it's up to my finger, I'm gonna apply it on the bottom as well because it's so stinking pretty. And then I'm just gonna add a shadow in the inner corner of the eyes. Just looking for a brush. Okay, I'm gonna use the Beige Cosmetics number 10 from their mirror collection or something. I could be wrong. I'm gonna grab the shade Dreamer that's in the corner right here. And I'm gonna put that right in the inner corner of the eyes. How pretty is that? I'm gonna add some lashes, some lipstick, and I will be back for the finished look. Okay, I'm finished. This is my final look with my foundation routine. I just put on mascara and liner. The liner is probably not the same. Sorry guys. But I will let you know what I used. For the lips, I used this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick and buff. So it looks like this, what I have on my lips. And I used the MAC Lip Dazzle Glass in Goldie Rocks. And the eyeliner I used was Bobbi Brown Carbon Black Longwear eyeliner. And the Tarte Gifted Mascara. That's what I used. So this is it. It's very, let me get closer so you can really see. This would be considered my everyday glam, everyday makeup for me. I will be making a video on the FabFitFun unboxing for the summer box. If you guys are interested, please subscribe, please like the video, and thank you so much for staying till the end and watching me. I hope everyone has a wonderful day today. Adios.